What's good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling, how your day's going. Today we're reacting to 13-year-old headshot in New York City on his way to school by a 16-year-old on a Razor scooter. Now, me living in New York don't make a difference. It's not really anything, but it kind of like struck a nerve that this is like really sad. That this is the kind of shit that's going on in the city. You understand what I'm saying? First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, may this kid rest in peace. My condolences go out to his loved ones and anyone that may have been affected by the situation. Someone did unfortunately lose their life in the situation. So I do want to start off by sending my condolences and prayers to those that may have been affected by the situation. It's really sad when you start seeing young, like 13 is crazy, bro. 13 is crazy. I don't know what this kid was involved in. I don't know the full story yet. My guy, 1090 Jake, is going to help us out, get this story right. Shout out to him for the content. But it's really sad, bro. 13 years old, getting killed by 16 years old, shot in the head in broad daylight in the morning for going to school. It's dead ass crazy. But that's enough chit chat. Let's get into this video and see what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos like free react to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a tragedy coming straight out of Queens, New York. Monday, September 22nd, 2025. Sanjay Samuels, a 13-year-old freshman, was on his way to school, walking through Cambria Heights in Queens, New York. It was 8:30 in the morning when he got shot in the fucking head.
A 13-year-old boy shot in the head on his way to school in Queens has died.
I just heard pop, and then I just saw the kids running down the block, and then I knew something was going on, but usually they're fighting, but then when I saw the kid laying down, I said, nah, that don't look right. And then I saw the ambulance come, and then they picked him up, and he didn't look too good, so. But they fight every day. Every day they out here. You know, you got the little gang members and the little kids fighting.
Left brain dead in the parking lot of a Dunkin' Donuts near the intersection of Linden and Springfield Boulevard, teens would scatter as the single gunshot was followed by screams and sirens. Sanjay would be rushed to a children's hospital, alive but unresponsive. And if a 13-year-old getting head tapped on his way to school wasn't enough, wait until you hear who did it and how it was done. The NYPD would release a still image of the suspect seen wearing a backpack and holding a pistol with the hammer cocked back. The shooter would be identified by his high school principal as 16-year-old Jason Sykes. Investigators would learn Sykes went by the nickname Flex. On that Monday, Flex rode up on a Razor scooter, confronting a group of teens. Witnesses described yelling back and forth, then the teens appearing to disperse when Flex pulled his gun. Getting back on the scooter, the teens thought Flex was just flexing and wasn't gonna shoot, so they started yelling at him again, essentially provoking him. Flex would walk back up, and that's when him and Sanjay exchanged blows, fighting in the parking lot.
Like that shit is so crazy to me, bro. Like, you 16 years old. That's a junior high school, beefing with a middle schooler. Like, let's let that sink in. You're a junior in high school, 16 years old, supposed to be a junior high school, or if not, going to be a junior high school. Beefing with a freshman or a kid in middle school. That shit is crazy, bro. Then it's like I've been saying, like, these young niggas just don't care. When niggas start backing out guns and shit, niggas like, all right, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Let it. But y'all provoking this little nigga to fire at y'all. Don't make it right. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't see a hot stove and want to test to see if it's hot. This shit hot. The shit boiling red. You know what I'm saying? The shit red. Why you gonna go see if it's hot? It's hot. So, hey, this generation is crazy, bro. Like, ain't no way I'm gonna sit up here and try to chastise a nigga with a gun. Fake, real, not you. You don't know what that shit capable of. What niggas is capable of, bro. For y'all, so damn, bro. It's crazy.
Flex would walk back up, and that's when him and Sanjay exchanged blows, fighting in the parking lot. The fight would turn to a brawl, and Flex would fire into Sanjay's head, sending everyone running. It's unclear if Flex scooted away from the scene, but at one point a witness would try to stop him, pleading with him to surrender and hand over the gun. Flex refused and then went as far as asking the witness for a ride away from the area. The witness obviously refused, but would ask Flex for his sweatshirt.
Nigga ran and did a hit on a scooter and asked somebody to help, a random person to help me get away. That's crazy.
Flex probably thought dude was trying to help him change his appearance to get away. But in reality, the quick-thinking witness wanted a key piece of evidence. The witness would turn over the hoodie to police and identify Flex by photo, making this a done case. The hoodie has his DNA on it that he was seen wearing while holding a pistol before blowing brains. And that hoodie was turned over by a witness who identified him as the shooter. The NYPD had plenty probable cause, but one probable problem: Flex got away. The Regional Fugitive Task Force would begin working with the family to arrange his surrender, and Sanjay would be declared brain dead. 2 days later, his family pulling the plug.
Damn, bro.
A sad day in Queens, New York, as Sanjay's pictures could be seen all over the news and social media. But NYPD would claim he wasn't the 13-year-old his family was portraying him to be.
That's always the case.
Sanjay's father would claim his son wasn't involved in gang activities, stating every time he called him when he should be home from school, he was home, and that he had a tracking device in his phone so he could track him. But the NYPD would disagree. Sanjay went by the name J2 Guns on Instagram, and while he had no criminal history, he would post quite frequently about SMM, otherwise known as sex money murder. Sanjay's mother would take a different approach, not denying her son's gang activity. She would blame the horrifying shooting on his cell phone and social media, on which he would post things to quote-unquote look grown. She'd continue on claiming the phone is the devil. These kids talk too much on social media. They live on their phone on social media to hype themselves up, to look grown, to look big and bad. Sanjay's friend.
So you knowing that as a mom, you understand what I'm saying? And it's not to bash you whatsoever, but it's just for a lot of parents out there, a lot of parents have this misconception of y'all choose to want to blame or put the blame on something or somebody for you not watching your child's actions and every move. You understand what I'm saying? Your child was 13. That phone's supposed to be monitored. You get what I'm saying? Social media is supposed to be monitored. And you knowing what you know, you were supposed to go check your kid's shit. You said all that shit after he was gone, unfortunately. But you should have been doing that before. And I get that a lot of parents out there, you know, y'all got a lot of shit going on. Y'all too busy for your kids and shit like that. Not too busy, but y'all need to make time for it to make sure your kids is good. And they're actually doing what y'all think they're doing. Social media and all that. You 13 years old banging sex money murder is crazy. That is crazy, bro. I've never seen, and I'm born and raised in New York City. Never seen a gang member that young. I've seen like little stupid little school groups, but banging at 13? Sheesh.
Friends would tell police that Flex was a known troublemaker in the area, but video from the confrontation at Dunkin' Donuts would reveal they were taunting each other, and a male can be heard saying, "Flex is gonna die. Flex is gonna die."
Whoa.
Flex was known to... Sanjay's friends would tell police that Flex was a known troublemaker in the area, but video from the confrontation at Dunkin' Donuts would reveal they were taunting each other, and a male can be heard saying, "Flex is gonna die. Flex is gonna die." Flex was known to police, having been arrested at just 14 for robbery and 13 for gang assault. On Friday, September 26th, 16-year-old Jason Sykes, aka Flex, turned himself into police. And today, the day this video drops, he will face the courts and face charges of murder and criminal possession of a weapon. While his age will legally spare him from a life sentence, his actions may end with decades in prison. See, Sanjay wanted to claim sex money murder, and very recently, former SMM member Hocus 4/5 publicly folded his flag, denouncing his affiliation and encouraging others to do the same.
I first became blood in the year 2000. I was 17 years old. And although, I haven't been actively gangbanging, I would say within the last 15 years, I still promoted it in my music. I still would throw up gang signs, even though I'm not, committing crimes or gangbanging. I guess it was still assumed that I was still an active gang member. I come to a pivotal point in my life where I see what's wrong and I want to fix it. And the gang culture right now, we all are watching our young men and women be destroyed. So with that being said, I want to denounce all gangs. I want to denounce any and every gang affiliation of mine, particularly the sex, money, murder gang that I once represented in a culture that I pushed forward. So ever since I publicly renounced the gang, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hocus, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how. Well, here's how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together. I'm starting to drop my flag challenge. We all watch every single day. Every single day we watch it play out. There's never ending cycle of Ricos, conspiracy, murder. Gotta stop. It start with us. This is the time. This is the era to do it now.
And this is the exact reason why. Because 13-year-olds are losing their lives to 16-year-olds who are throwing away their lives.
That's crazy.
All under the structure of SWM's founder, Pistol Pete, who is serving a life sentence plus 105 years in ADX, the dungeon of the federal prison system. Now, I want to make it clear the way that I say things, the way that I title my...
Listen, man, this shit is very, 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 very sad. You know what I'm saying? My condolences go out to his loved ones, his mother and father, especially because I know they definitely feeling the grunt of this pain. You understand what I'm saying? They lost their child who they never thought would have been outside and got head tapped like that going to school. You get what I'm saying? A lot of parents just don't be too in tune with their kids and what their kids got going on. And it's very common for this generation for this shit to happen. Stuck in their own world. Oh, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. Your kid is outside trying to bang. You understand? He's trying to bang. And it's not only like, people be like, oh yeah, single kid, single parent. Yeah, bro, he had both his parents. And still found the need to go out and bang. That shit is actually crazy. I don't know. It sounds to me like it was like a defense thing. But being 16 and going out with a gun is not a defense thing. You was out looking for trouble. You get what I'm saying? You were not looking for problems. And once you found your ops or people that you had beef with, they chastised you, which I don't think was the smartest thing to do. I not at all. But at the end of the day, this is what y'all got going on. So it really starts with parents. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the dude. I've never seen this dude before. Hocus for a Fifth. I've never seen you or even heard of you. So shout out to you for congratulations to you for taking a big step in your life on letting your flag down and trying to push positivity for these young kids because they need it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They need it. 13 years old losing your life and 16 years old throwing away your life, like bro said, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At these ages, 13, I was in a crib playing Call of Duty. 15, I was trying to get cooch, lose my virginity. 16, I was trying to find a job. 17, I was trying to find a hustle. Meaning like start a business, start a side, something legitimately. I was never into the street shit. I've come from it. I've been around it. I've been submerged in it. But I've never decided to say, let me just go bang this hood. Let me go bang that. Nah, and I have multiple opportunities to. But it's not enough people pushing the fact that, yo, bro, you don't have to take that route. It's not enough people doing it. It's not enough people doing it. It's too much. It's too glorified within the world, the rap industry, the everything, rap industry, social media, your friend group, school. It's like all this shit is promoted. You understand what I'm saying? So congratulations to him for taking a big step in his future, and I hope it all turns out well. But this shit is definitely sad, man. 13 years old, gone. 16 years old, locked up for damn near almost practically for the rest of his life for some dumb shit. They didn't even say what it was about, but just being that young and knowing that our young generation is running around doing this crazy shit is wild, bro. It's dead ass wild. So may he rest in peace. Unfortunately, this young man got to spend the rest of his life in jail. You commit a crime, you do the time. And I hope you young dudes out there watching, seeing this on the news, plastic, your young friends on the news, plastic. Because I know y'all seen this shit. I hope y'all learn a lesson from this, bro. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Nothing good comes from it. You may get a little bit of clout, a little bit of fame, a little bit of recognition. But the shit, that real problem that comes with him, I'm sure you don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you don't want. So, again, may he rest in peace. I hope all you young adults out there learn your lessons from this situation, to let that gangbanging shit go. It's not worth it. Even claiming a part of that shit ain't worth nothing, or ain't gonna take you nowhere in life meaningful. So I hope y'all learn from this and let that shit go, because it's honestly not worth it. Parents is hurt, friends is hurt, loved ones is hurt. For what? Like a name? I'm saying like a block. Y'all could have shot the fair one and let the shit go. Y'all could have, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could do what y'all had to do, let go. But again, bro's a troublemaker, going to look for trouble, and he found it, and now he's in his ass in jail. It's very unfortunate. It's very disgusting, and the cycle needs to end. You know what I'm saying? So again, congratulations to him. Shout out to him for taking a big step in the right direction. May this kid, young 13-year-old, rest in peace. And to the 16-year-old, I wish you the best luck going forward, because you got a long trial and a long shit to do, a long road ahead of you. And it's not gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be pretty. You too young to be in the system, and you got way too much future ahead of you than to be doing dumb shit like this. So I wish you the best of luck. All my young adults out there, and adults, try to push more for positivity to keep these young kids in trouble, out of trouble, out of jail, and out of these gangs, because they're not ending up in two places and then in jail, and it's not cool. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys will watch this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.